What if I told you that everything you have ever experienced is a carefully crafted illusion? What if there is only one indivisible reality and everything else is a trick of perception? Think about it. Every color you see is not out there, but created by your mind interpreting light. Every sound is just vibrations interpreted by your ears. Even the solid objects you touch are mostly empty spaces held together by invisible forces. This world, including you, does not exist. You are not who you think you are. Everything you experience is an illusion. The biggest illusion is the belief that you are separate from the world around you. You think, I am here and the world is out there. But what if that distinction is a lie? What if there is no me and world? What is reality then? Answer lies in the depths of ancient texts called Upanishads. To understand the truth, one must understand the concepts like Brahman, Maya, stages of cosmic creation, the four levels of consciousness, and the relation between these. We are going to dive into the ancient wisdom of Advaita Vedanta, not as a philosophy to memorize, but as a mirror to reflect who you truly are. Are you ready to unveil the cosmic truth? Let's explore the hidden lie called the universe. Let's start by understanding the four doors of consciousness. Your consciousness is like a house with four doors, but most of us only ever explore the first three. The first door is the waking state, Vaishvanara. Vaishvanara is the state that you are experiencing right now. It feels so real, doesn't it? But it is just the first layer. The second door is the dream state, Taijasa. Taijasa is where your mind creates entire worlds while your body sleeps. Dreams feel real when you are asleep, yet they collapse and vanish upon waking. The third door is deep sleep, Prajna. Prajna is a state of blissful rest where your mind shuts down but you are not aware of it. It is peaceful but incomplete. Within the illusory peace of Prajna lies hidden the seeds of thoughts that later grow in Taijasa and also influence Vaishvanara. And then there is the fourth door, Turiya. This is the doorway to the ultimate reality. Turiya is not a state you move in and out of. It is the eternal backdrop to all your experiences. Most people never even know that Turiya exists. But once you step through this door, everything changes. So let's explore these doors one by one. The first door is the waking state called Vaishvanara. This is the world you experience every day, your job, your relationships, your goals. It feels solid, doesn't it? You touch objects, you see people, you hear sounds. It is so convincing that you rarely stop to question it. But look closer. Who are you in this state? You think you are the body, the mind, the name you were given at the birth. You divide the world into me and others, into success and failure, into things you want and the things you fear. This is the illusion of duality. What you don't realize is that this waking world is no more real than a dream. It is just the first layer of the grand illusion. Let's move to the second door. Behind the second door lies the dream state, Taijasa. Have you ever had a dream so vivid that, in the moment, it felt completely real? In your dreams, you are the creator of entire worlds. You conjure up people, places, even emotions, all without realizing it. But when you wake up, it all disappears. You say, oh, it was just a dream. But pause for a moment. How is the waking state any different? Just like a dream, it's fleeting. Everything you're experiencing right now will one day vanish, just like a dream fades when you open your eyes. So, what is real? If dreams and waking life are both temporary and fleeting, where is the truth? Let's look deeper. Behind the second door of Taijasa is the third door. The third door is deep sleep, Prajna. In this state, your mind shuts down completely. There are no thoughts, no desires, no sense of I. You lose all awareness of yourself and the world, and yet it's deeply restful. Why is deep sleep so blissful? Because in that state, you are free from the burdens of the mind. You are not worried about deadlines, relationships, or your identity. Deep sleep gives us a taste of peace, but it's incomplete. The peace is incomplete because within this deep sleep lies dormant the roots of entire creations, both in the dream and waking worlds. To experience true awakening, we must step through the fourth door. The fourth door is Turiya, and it is behind this door where the real you resides. Turiya is the silent witness to everything that you experience. It is the state of pure awareness that underlies the other three states of consciousness we discussed earlier. Think of Turiya as the screen on which the movie of life is projected. The scenes may change, but the screen remains untouched. That screen is Turiya. You and this universe are just projections on that screen. Turiya is your true self. Turiya is infinite, unchanging, and beyond the illusions of the mind and body. This is the truth that Advaita Vedanta points to. Let us now uncover the forces that keep us from realizing Turiya. To understand the illusion that has trapped us, we must first examine two powerful concepts, Brahman and Maya. Brahman is the ultimate unchanging reality, the source of everything, the essence of the universe. Imagine a vast, boundless ocean. Everything else is just a wave in that ocean. Ocean is the only reality. All waves emerge from this ocean and dissolve into it. Brahman is that ocean. It is the very fabric of existence. Since you are just a wave in that ocean and everything around you are also individual waves, you think we are all separate. It is this sense of separation which is false, and this illusion is created by Maya. Brahman is veiled by Maya, the cosmic illusion that clouds our perception. Think of Maya as a dream that Brahman is dreaming. And we are all and everything around us are just objects in this dream. Maya is Brahman's power to imagine universes. We are all just Brahman's imaginations. Hence, it is really an illusion that we are separate from one another, that we are individual, distinct from the world. We are just thoughts of the same Brahman. Maya is not evil or negative. It's simply a dream that creates us and this world. Without Maya, the illusion of separateness would not exist, and we would become one with Brahman instantly. Brahman without Maya is known as Nirguna Brahman. Nirguna Brahman, combined with the power of Maya, is called Ishvara. Ishvara is the cosmic creator. If Brahman is the infinite formless reality, Ishvara is the same reality seen through the lens of Maya. Ishvara is the universal intelligence, the architect of existence, who governs the laws of nature and ensures the harmony of the cosmos. Imagine a cosmic painter with an infinite canvas. Ishvara uses Maya as the brush, creating galaxies, life, time, and space. But never forget, Ishvara is not separate from Brahman. Ishvara is Brahman plus Maya, and with the power of Maya, Ishvara assumes the role of the creator, preserver, and destroyer of the universe. In devotion, people relate to Ishvara as a personal god, as Krishna, Shiva, Jesus, or any form they revere. But remember, these are forms of Ishvara tailored for human comprehension. Ishvara, as the cosmic intelligence, exists beyond names and forms, orchestrating the dance of creation with unimaginable precision. Through Ishvara, we begin to see how the infinite manifests as the finite, bridging the gap between the formless and the formed. But what about the individual living beings within this creation? For that, we need to meet Hiranyagarbha, the cosmic soul. Hiranyagarbha is considered the firstborn entity in creation. Hiranyagarbha is also called the golden womb. Note that Hiranyagarbha is not a physical form. It is the collective consciousness from which all individual living beings arise. Hiranyagarbha represents the subtle body of the universe. Picture the universe as a vast dream and Hiranyagarbha as the dreamer. Every thought, every subtle vibration that gives rise to form originates from this golden womb. Hiranyagarbha is the totality of all minds, the sum of every dream, every idea, and every seed of creation. Hiranyagarbha is also known as the cosmic soul. While Ishvara represents the intelligence behind the entire universe, Hiranyagarbha is the soul that animates it, filling it with purpose and meaning. In this sense, Hiranyagarbha connects the infinite potential of Ishvara with the individual potential of each being. But there is more. When Hiranyagarbha takes physical form, it becomes Virat, the visible manifestation of the universe. Let's see what that means. Virat is the cosmic body, the physical manifestation of the universe. If Ishvara is the architect and Hiranyagarbha is the dreamer, then Virat is the actual creation, the stars, the planets, the forests, the oceans, and even your own body. Virat represents the gross or physical body of the cosmos, the totality of all visible forms. In the grand symphony of existence, Virat is the conductor we can see, hear, and touch. Every mountain, every atom, and every creature is a part of this vast cosmic body. Virat is also described as the waking state of the universe where all experiences take tangible form. When you see the grandeur of the Milky Way or feel the earth beneath your feet, you are witnessing the splendor of Virat. But here is the most profound insight. You are not separate from Virat. Every cell in your body is a part of this cosmic body. Every breath you take is in sync with universe's rhythm, and yet behind Virat lies the formless infinite reality of Brahman. In short, Brahman is the infinite reality, Ishvara is the cosmic creator of this universe through Maya, Hiranyagarbha is the universe's subtle blueprint, and Virat is the physical world we see. The journey through Ishvara, Hiranyagarbha, and Virat shows us how the unmanifest Brahman expresses itself as the manifest universe. Now, let's bring it all together in the final realization oneness with Brahman. Everything we have explored today, the waking state, the dream state, the deep sleep state, the fourth state, Brahman, Maya, Atman, has one purpose to point you towards the truth of who you are. In the end, there is no separation between you and the universe. There is no you apart from Brahman. The illusion of separation is the root of all suffering, and liberation comes when you see through that illusion. When you truly realize that you are not your thoughts, your body, or your experiences, but the eternal unchanging consciousness behind them, you have attained what is called as Moksha. This is the ultimate freedom, the realization of your true self beyond all illusions. You are the ocean, not the waves. The journey ends when you awaken to the truth that you have always been home. This entire truth and the story of reality lies in a single word, Om. Om is the sound of the universe. Om is more than just a sacred chant. It is the vibration that underlies all of creation. Before the universe was formed, there was no sound. It was just the silent, undifferentiated potential of Brahman. But then the vibration began. There was a sound from this vibration. This sound was Om. Om symbolizes the totality of existence, including our four states of consciousness. The word Om is made up of three components: the waking state, the dream state, and Ma, the deep sleep state. These three sounds represent the three aspects of the individual soul's journey: waking, dreaming, and sleeping. Although all three sounds, ma, are important, however, the most important part of Om is the silence that follows Ma. This silence after Ma represents the fourth state, Turiya, the ultimate unchanging reality. When you chant Om, you are aligning yourself with the very vibration of the cosmos. You are reconnecting with the essence of Brahman. Om is the sound that brings you back home to your true nature. As we conclude this video, let me leave you with a final thought. The greatest illusion is the belief that you are separate from others, separate from the world, separate from the divine. But the truth is this: you are not separate. You are Brahman, the essence of all that is. The illusion of separateness is simply a veil over the ultimate truth. When you remove that veil, you will see the world as it truly is, a reflection of your own consciousness. Awaken to your true self. Dissolve the illusion, and you will be free. And that freedom is not somewhere you go, it is who you have always been. Once you see the truth, the illusion disappears forever. This is moksha. Once you achieve moksha, you become free from the endless cycles of birth and death. This illusion can end for you right now, and you can become free forever at this very moment. Question is, are you ready?